This one right here, they call it the ice patch, y'all. The ice patch. So they got some solid bars here. They got the P-bars. They got some push-up bars. They got a bench here, some P-bars. All right, y'all, let's get into today's session.
What's good with everybody, man? Thank you guys for returning to another video. This right here is my brother JD hitting one of them Tiger Band handstand push-ups, y'all. We started off by taking the 45 for a test drive. Just making sure that strength is there, y'all. Anytime you're doing a training session, y'all, it don't matter if it's weights, if you're doing body weight. Man, even sometimes if you're just gonna do some work around the house, y'all. Sometimes it just ain't there, y'all. So anytime we get into a training session, the first things first, man, you want to take that weight for a test drive, man. Just see how you feel. But this right here is the 45-pound test drive. Just warming up this 45. And there's another video kind of a little bit similar to the last one, y'all. I didn't get to record every set just based on sometimes it's a little fast paced, y'all, and sometimes to set up the tripod it takes a little bit. But if you guys can see, man, these are calibrated plates. These are 45-pounders, so they're real thin. So this right here is 90 pounds, y'all. I know it just looks, they're so thin that when you put them together, it looks like a 45. But that's two 45s, y'all. That's 90 pounds there.
Yeah.
Brother JD hit it for a solid three-piece. This me right here, I just kept it at 45, y'all. On the first day, we ended up doing some supreme dips, and my left bicep kind of balled up a little bit, y'all. So I made sure to be cautious with that. So I kept the weight kind of low on this session.
Good
just
shit.
Working on form and tempo. Form and tempo, y'all. This JD back with the 45. £45, y'all. Trust me, it's enough, y'all. If you guys are above 160,
get it.
45 pounds is a good weight.
Good work.
So here's me back with the 45-pound. As you guys can see, y'all, I'm just working that tempo. I'm working that extension. My grip is a little bit wider than usual, and just making sure I'm repping, y'all. Sometimes pausing at the bottom, just making sure I get that chin above that bar, y'all. Quality reps. Quality reps, so that's what it's all about, y'all. Sometimes the ego gets the best of us, but at the end of the day, we got to go back to that good form, y'all. This is JD right here going for a max rep on the pulls. I believe he hit a solid 20, y'all. I should have counted those reps, but the video came fast, y'all. The video came fast. These are 20 reps, y'all. I believe he hit 20 reps. Clean money, chin above the bar. No leg jerk. No leg jerk, none of that jerking stuff, y'all. Just smooth, clean work. Hit them for a solid 20 piece, y'all. You guys could go back and count them and drop it in the comments, man, if I'm off. For me, I decided to go with on my max pulls, I decided to go with the wide grip. Just to throw a little bit of coins into that wide muscle up piggy bank, y'all. Throw a couple coins in there, man. Hopefully we can get that wide muscle up soon. Over the past 4 days, y'all, I was on a little vacation, so as far as my diet goes, y'all, I kind of, you know what I mean, kind of messed it up just a little bit, just, you know, having fun with it and nothing wrong with it. It's just about knowing how to snap back, knowing how to get back into that rhythm, y'all. This JD right here going for a 10-piece on the RTO dips. I know this movement right here, y'all. I know it looks real simple and it looks real easy, right? But if you throw a dip movement like this into a pull session, y'all, it changes it, man. For those of you guys that have been watching me for a little bit, man, you know that On a push day, I'm doing strictly push, and on a pull day, I'm doing strictly pull. So when I combine the both, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it's challenging for me, y'all. But I make sure I always put my best foot forward, y'all, and try to bring quality reps. This JD, he jumped right into that 25 pound after the body weight one. And this is just his little test run, y'all, just to see. I'm pretty sure he was just testing to see how it felt with that weight up on there. Just making sure his shoulders are feeling good. He's pausing up there with that RTO at the top. And he's bringing them shoulders below that elbow, y'all. That's what you want to do. Another important thing, y'all, whenever you guys are doing weighted reps, the main thing is to know how to hold that weight, y'all. If you guys see the way that we hook that weight up real low, and then either with your legs or with your feet, all you're doing is you're gonna be holding that weight. You're gonna be holding that weight tight just so it's not moving and jerking you around, y'all. This is real important when it comes to the rings, because if you guys remember, on the rings you gotta stabilize them. So start off by stabilizing that weight, and then get your body right, and then start your set, y'all. That's really gonna help out when it comes to these weighted reps on the rings. JD jumped right into that 45 pounder. He's hitting them quality reps, y'all, as you guys can see, bringing that shoulder below them elbows with that short pause up top, y'all. 45 pounds on the RTO dips. If you guys are just getting into weighted training, make sure you guys can do quality reps on just body weight before you even think about touching some weights, y'all. I know sometimes we want to jump right in, and trust me, I'm guilty of it, y'all. When it came to these dips, as you guys can see, JD was going before me, right?
Protracted at the top, turn out.
He jumped into the 25 pound, and I thought in my head I was gonna jump right into the 45, y'all, but I had to catch myself and
get one more.
And remember that you gotta start small, y'all.
Nice.
It's just like when you're doing explosive muscle ups, man. You want to start off doing them banded ones, and from there you want to take the band off and
70 pounds,
and go raw. This JD right here, man, he got that the 45 and the 25,
right,
y'all. He got the 45 and the 25 for a total of 90 pounds, y'all. 90 pounds on the weighted dip. Actually, that's 70, y'all. Actually, that's 70. I'm going to correct myself before you guys do in the comments. That's a 70-pound dip, y'all. Still impressive on the dips, y'all. Trust me. Especially after these 3 days of work that we've been doing. A session like this is just that little cherry on top, y'all. I ain't going to lie to you, y'all. After these 3 days of training, I feel like I might have put on about a half inch of muscle on my biceps, y'all. These regular little t-shirts I be wearing, y'all, they started to fit tight on my flight back home. There's a little support hold, y'all, with a 25 pounder. I'm gonna start trying to throw these in, maybe do about 3 sets at the beginning of a straight arm session, y'all. And right here we jump back into the body weight dips just to finish off, grease that groove, y'all. If you guys have ever done a weighted session, you know that after doing weighted, y'all, once you take that weight off and you get back up on there, and you feel like a featherweight, y'all. You feel real light. So this is JD right here working the body weight dips, y'all, after that weighted session. He's got that support hold, and if you're gonna see right here, he's gonna bring his wrist back to his hips, y'all. If you see that, that's 1 rep. Those are real good for you. So I'm gonna start doing those myself, y'all. I was doing them for a little bit and I got away from it, but this session right here, it lit that little light bulb, y'all, to remind me to get back on those. And then for this session, y'all, we finished off by doing by doing not weighted push-ups, ring push-ups with a turnout. We're doing a light pause up at the top with the ring turnout, and we're making sure we're getting as much depth as we can on these. Yup, check my brother JD go, man. Clean work. So if you guys are curious about this routine right here, man, my brother JD came up with it. He does personal training online and in person. So if you guys want to reach out to him, man, make sure you guys go check out Hybrid Athlete 40, man. Reach out to JD and he'll get you right, y'all. Especially you guys that are just want to get better at rings. JD's a ring specialist, y'all. I actually give all credit to him when it comes to me getting involved with the rings, y'all. Before linking up with JD, or before even knowing who JD was, y'all, I ain't really know what rings was. He's the one that put me up on them. I got me a set, and I started messing with them little by little, man. It took me about a year to actually start implementing them in my routines, y'all. And really what it was me running away from building that false grip, y'all. Be completely honest with you guys, man. That false grip is not something easy. It takes time to build, y'all. It's gonna bleed, it's gonna heal, it's gonna bleed, it's gonna heal, and it's gonna bleed and it's gonna heal, y'all. It's gonna keep doing that until eventually that callus can take that false grip, y'all.